Today's coverage brought to you by EA Sports and the PGA Tour. Today it's live opening round coverage of the Career Builder Challenge. To the par 4 12th here at PGA West, short at 363 yards. Frank, did you hear the sound of that coming off the club face?
It was like a cannon.
Frank, that ball's sitting up like it's on plush carpeting.
Rich, if you and I had lies like that every time, we'd still be playing this game for 11.
Frank, another good scoring opportunity here at the par 4 12.
Yeah, just have to focus on where that flag is in relation to these little ridges and the mounds on the screen. It's called moat because it's protected all by that wall of sand down that left side. That's not really in play for this shot. If you're smart, use one of those little ridges. They can kick it towards the flag.
Boy, this could be a tough one right here, Frank.
It's a very long putt, Rich. Obviously, it's difficult, but he still has a shot to sink this one for birdie.
That would have been a real bonus had it dropped, but as it is, good putt. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. He's going to beat himself up on the way to the next tee. You don't miss those putts.
Even par, currently.
So that's a bogey, and now to 1 over par for the tournament. Our featured golfer has made it to the 13th hole. Let's pick up the action right there. Finishing up this first round has not gone all that well, but still a little time, Frank, to put a positive spin on the deck.
Those tough days are actually hard to score. I know that's stating the obvious, but to minimize the damage. So this is all about trying to minimize the damage, because when you're playing well, it's easy to score well.
From the rough, he manages to not only make the green, but get within easy striking distance of the hole. Not a gimme, but well within his range. Well, not in contention, but in for par. Well, Frank, kind of a make-or-break hole here at the 14th, par 4, 389 yards.
Yeah, for the Cavalier player, you can sort of go at this green in a more direct line. 290 yards would take all this bunker down the right out of play. Just leave you a flick in here. I'm going to say that's not a bad play, really. If you don't do that, then you just got to thread it down the left.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Midway through this back nine, could use this birdie here at the 14th.
Really? This is an awkward length.
So the short miss, and those are painful. Nothing wrong with that par putt. Frank, if a player needs to make a big move at the close of the round, how could they get at this whole location and make a birdie? They call this turning home.
Yeah, I think that's where you have to be a little more aggressive off the tee shot. A drive of 280 yards can certainly take those two bunkers down the left out of play. There is one in the distance down there, 350 yards, so even the longest hitters can still hit driver down there. You imagine pumping one down there, sort of 340 yards. Now you turn a long hole into a drive and wedge. That's how you get aggressive.
That one is bunker bound, it looks like. Might need a shovel soon. Digs in, important to have a strong base on these bunker shots. Well, the stats say that is a green hit in regulation, but it's not yet a par on the card. Very tough putt coming up. Needs a pair of binoculars to see the hole. Struggling a bit with the flat stick and a drop shot here at the 15th hole. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. That's a bogey putt, dropping down the leaderboard a bit, now at 2 over par. Second round coverage coming your way tomorrow. For our entire crew, I'm Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo. So long for now. EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live opening round coverage of the BioWare Classic. They'll be happy with that. In the fairway, now a good chance to attack this hole. And now the second shot here at this par 5. It's tasty looking right there from just a perfect spot in the fairway.
That is prime real estate. How do you get a lie like that? Seriously, you could hit any club from there.
And he's set up for his fourth shot here, looking to get it on the green with this. That is an excellent play right there. The approach, giving him another good look. Settles in over the putt. He got robbed, Frank.
No, it's like kissing your mother-in-law.
Well, with that drop shot, moves to 1 over for the tournament. Strong par 5 to start, followed by a good par 3. The second hole is 225 yards.
2 bunkers, Rich, when you look at this par 3. In between is a nice corridor. And that's really the line that you want to be looking at going at this par 3. Just thread the gap, and you should safely find the green. Rich, there's rough and rough. That ball is needle-nose down.
Can't even see it from here.
If you hit enough shots, every now and again, one's going to go in.
Crazy, crazy game. We're at the third hole now at the Wetlands. It's a par 4, 460 yards. Frank, you watched the Web.com Tour event down here. And what'd you see when the young bombers came to this hole?
Oh, this is a hole they just love, Rich. You know, it's flat, it's long, and it's straight, so they just tee it up, aim it straight at the green, hit it as hard as they can. And some of these guys were just going in with an 8 or a 9 iron. It's quite amazing. And, of course, when you go with an 8 or a 9 iron into this hole, you look at 3 more often than not.
Second from an excellent lie. Oh no, look out, Frank. I think he flushed that one.
Oh, this is gone.
Didn't check, Frank.
Yeah, just not enough spin on that. Really, I mean, that almost like took that first bounce and just ricocheted forward. Oh, that was solid, Rich. This one's safely on.
So a drop shot here at the third hole, Frank.
Yeah, another putt missed.
+1 in the early going. Back over now to the fourth. Frank, what have you seen in the early going from our featured golfer?
A little bit of a struggle, unsurprisingly, really. Rich, just a little messy. This wasn't to be expected. Time to sort of tighten all the screws there, have a rethink, and try and put some red numbers on the board.
And he's set up for his second shot here, looking to knock it on the green. Frank, how did he do there?
I would say more than the average. Get it inside 20 feet from that distance.
19 feet away. Frank, we see it every single round. These kind of putts determine whether it's a good score or an average score.
Yeah, and just like that, a bogey. And does not feel like he deserves it.
Losing a bit of ground now in this tournament. With the bogey, falls to 2 over. Good look now at the 5th hole here at the Wetlands. Par 5, and it's a good one. 635 yards.
Great Bobby Jones used to say the hardest shot in golf's the next one. Judging by that light, it's not going to be too hard.
Nice position, short grass, second shot. Into the thick stuff, that's a difficult lie. He'll need to be strong with this. On the green in regulation. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read.
Ah, you fucking doo-doo.
Had every chance of going in.
Shouldn't be a problem here. Wow, I thought he made that. Frank, let's hope he doesn't make double bogey now.
That's the saddest coming out in your Rich.
So, with that, 3 over par now for the round. Don't forget, second round coverage coming your way tomorrow here on EA Sports. For our entire crew, I'm Rich Lerner saying so long for now.